We are back. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Watch Your Mouth Reviews. This is your boy James. I am here to give my honest review while trying to watch my mouth. Not gonna happen this video, and you know what? I'm proud it's not gonna happen this video. Joining me as always is my co-host, my best friend in the whole wide world, Mrs. Best. Y'all say what's up to her.
Hello, beautiful humans and thug life.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to both channels because what reality TV shows that I don't do on my channel, we do on her channel. So we want you to like, comment, subscribe. We are trying to get that partnership going. We are trying to get these subscribers going. Y'all, I get the viewership for sure. Y'all just don't hit the subscribe button. And shout out to my girl Nia Green, who has made it with us this evening. I've been waiting for this. This finale was so good. It absolutely was. Y'all, Real Housewives Salt Lake City, this entire season has been great. This has
Mhm.
now jumped to my favorite franchise now because
Mm.
there was not one dull episode in this entire.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna need them to do this again next season without one person carrying.
Well, that's true. I will give her that because what she's saying is very true. Mary carried the first half,
She
Monica
did.
carried the last half of it. So they need raises. Bravo and that call center. Monica needs a raise now because I know Monica's coming back next season. I don't care what Heather is saying. Monica will definitely be back. If Monica does not come back next season, y'all might as well kiss this franchise goodbye
Yeah. I
because
think
she was the only one good.
producers, what Heather did, I think that's part of the reason why Heather did what she did, which we'll talk about later. But uh you women were not interesting ever. And the only time that you were interesting is when Jen Shaw was doing shit. Then Jen Shaw left. We had Mary Cosby giving us stuff. She said, I'm not about to play into y'all women's bullshit. She left. Then Mary left. You failed. Nobody was interested. There were reports and articles about how bad this fucking franchise of Housewives were. And people were saying they understand why y'all ain't paid much. Then they decide to bring back Mary and they bring Monica. And they are the only reason that any of this is interested. Bravo, if this don't tell you to look aside and stop with the white fucking privilege and fire who's boring and keep who's not, please, because there needs to be, I think Heather needs to go. I know people may not like that, but I think Heather needs to go. I think Whitney needs to give more or go. I'm still on the fence about her. Lisa, same thing on the fence, give more or go. Meredith can definitely go. There needs to be a cast shakeup or something. So that's all I have to say. I'm sorry for
You
talking
know,
so
I'm even with the idea that y'all can actually get rid of everybody if they choose not to film with Monica and just have Mary and Monica with all new friends. Bring back Dana. I saw Dana and Monica on live the other night. So bring Dana back. I want her back. So yeah, bring her back. And let me and I know that and as I said, if you can keep if I know that it's only Heather that wants to leave. I know Whitney's gonna stay. I know Lisa's going to stay. I need
Mhm.
Monica to have one little girlfriend and not the girlfriend that is playing her right now. We talking
Right.
about the real ones that she got out there because I know she got some.
Not her
So
co-workers.
yeah, not the co-workers and yeah, and not the one to do white lady pressing curls over there.
She said, I agree Bad Weather could leave. Meredith voice. You can leave. I said, oh shit.
Absolutely. That still lives rent free in my head. That does.
Right.
It does. It lives rent free in my head. It
She's a
promises.
meme now. And you
Mhm.
know you've done something right when you are a meme. I said, oh
Absolutely.
Lord.
Absolutely. So, y'all, let's get into this episode. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty of it. So, the episode actually was a montage of different edits of different time frames. I'm not gonna cover all of that because that was stupid to do. Just get to the point, and we just gonna go there from what we see.
They
So
were
the
so
late
dramatic, and
Yes, it was like
we
I thought I
didn't
was
need that.
watching. I thought I was watching a rip off of Black Panther. I was like, "What is going on here? Like, what the hell are y'all doing? Like, seriously." So the show, the ladies basically go out and they go mopeding around town. They haven't adventured all of Bermuda yet because they've been arguing with each other and pretty much the entire time. So this is day number 4. So the ladies then get on their mopeds. one question I've had from the entire time I've been recapping this season of the show is, does Meredith drive? Because I've never seen her behind the wheel of a car for the past 4 seasons. And they finally answered this question for me. Thank you, Bravo, and that call center. So the Heather makes a joke and says Meredith hasn't driven a car since 1987. And the producers asked Meredith, when's the last time you drove a car? And Meredith goes, oh, I don't know. I said, damn, that okay. It's been that damn long that you ain't drove no car. And it's not like Salt Lake City has the best public transportation system. They don't. So, you
She
know,
got kids and she got a husband.
right. We're trying to figure this out because she's lived in places where cars need. Like I know she lives part-time in New York. I got all that. But I need to know more, Meredith. Dang, you went that long without driving where you can't even remember? Okay. So that they do a little test drive. The man who's instructed them wants to make sure that they don't get hit while in Bermuda. Monica is driving all over the place, finna run into the bus, and I'm like, "Oh,
Monica is me on a moped.
same here. I can't
This
drive one."
is
So
why
yeah,
I am when you look up Passenger Princess, my picture is there because I would have for sure
mhm.
crashed into something and
I would
hurt
have
myself.
crashed into something too because I'm not good with things with two wheels. Give me a car. If y'all was gonna be funny, then y'all could have got me a go kart with 4 wheels. I'm better off with that than what that was. But anyways, y'all, they split up when they get to their location of town, and but yes, yeah, she passenger princess. Yes, that
He
is
won't
her.
let me drive. I personally don't think he trusts my driving because I drive like a bat out of hell. I swear.
I drive all the time. We it's a 50-50 in my household. He drives sometimes, I drive sometimes. That's just what it is. I drive every day because I have to work. So yeah, that's pretty much my life. But in terms, they split up. So we have Angie, Meredith, Lisa, and Whitney go. No, Angie went with Heather. Angie went with Heather and Monica. They went to this boutique, and I'm missing somebody from this group. Lisa, Whitney, Meredith. Who the hell am I missing? No, I guess that's 6 of them, right? Yeah, there's 6 of them. That's right. So they go shopping and they're spending a lot of money. Heather forgets her credit card and goes, Angie, I need to borrow a credit card. Not borrow your credit card, but a credit card. I said, damn, it must be nice to be this rich. I'm just saying, because ain't no way in the world you gonna say a credit card versus, your credit card. Angie's little dingy ass forgot her credit card too. And I'm like, where the fuck did y'all think y'all were going? Well, y'all can just go without no money. So
I
Monica's
feel
like,
like they had their cards and were trying to be messy.
well,
I'm
it worked.
I'm on to this fucking cast like white on rice. I feel like that's what they were trying to do. But
It definitely works because when Monica pulled out her credit card, that lady said it's not working. And I said, mm-hmm. I said,
Monica pulled
Monica,
out her Capital One Platinum card. I have that card. That's for us regular folks. And then after that card, the one that worked, she pulled out her Chime card.
Chime card. Yep,
Not
I
the
noticed that.
credit
Yeah,
builder, not the credit card one, because the credit builder card
that
is
was the
for me.
debit.
I
That
have
means she
Chime.
got,
That the
yeah,
debit
that's the
card.
debit. Yeah, we all got that. So yeah, Monica, we saw you, baby. And see, you should have went and be like, oh shit, my card declined. 'Cause, Heather was nervous. You saw Heather looking back at her like, this cat ain't got no damn money. Because you know why? And it was that moment right there lets me know that that phone call happened right before that moment.
It did.
That phone call happened right before that moment. It didn't happen when they got back at the house. I think this was a bad edit because the way Heather was looking at her up and down, and Heather walked all the way away from them while Monica was tendering that transaction. So that let me know that phone call happened
Yeah,
already.
it was obviously
Because her energy
good,
was
but
different. Like if y'all
yeah,
notice, her energy was very like wishy-washy towards Monica if in the get-go. But yeah, Monica card declined, so she pulled out the chime with the debit. She know that got the money on there. She didn't want to spend that money. She wanted to spend that credit, but she ain't got no room on her credit. Monica, we all been there. That wasn't
listen,
nothing to be embarrassed about. Like you didn't have to disappear to the what is it, the Bermuda Triangle. You didn't have to disappear to that. That shit happens. Don't
listen.
let these old privileged
And she
ass
bought a
women.
Louis Vuitton just to blend in with the women. So
Yeah, don't let that privilege and them privileged ass women let. That's why I tell Monica all the time. Monica, I'm about sick of her with this trying to impress these women. So what? Your credit card decline? You normal, and we finna get to
right.
how normal you really are. You're normal. These is women that some of them didn't have it before this show, and now they got it. Now they want to act all funny. So
Right.
don't act like that. But I
Bravo has
got
to stop that though. Like the housewives, obviously, they're supposed to be housewives that are a little more together financially than regular people, but like, let's just keep it real. Like, being rich is not the end all, be all. Not everybody's going to get there, and that's okay as long as you got your roof over your head, your kids is good, their
mhm.
mouths are fed, you're clean, and you can afford to go to Bermuda. That's enough. Fuck them
I'm just
bougie
saying.
women.
That's what I'm saying. Forget all this. So they make it back to the house, and this is where Heather gets the infamous phone call. And I'm gonna say this because and I'm gonna wait to the end. I'll make my point at the end because I have something I need to say to address all of these women. I have something I need to say. But Heather gets this phone call and she pretty much gives us a dialogue. You couldn't tell me she wasn't reading from a teleprompter because she definitely was. Because and that's alleged. I don't know if that's true or not. That's allegedly, but I'm just saying it was so rehearsed. I was like, really, Heather? So Heather says, you know, I get a phone call because something didn't sit right with me about Monica. So when I got Monica a gift card for Beauty Lab, I realized that in my system, there were three Monicas under different last names, but all had the same birth date. After that, I started piecing things together because something just wasn't right about her. And when they come to this point, they don't say what it is yet. So we're thinking this whole time. I'm thinking because what's come out in the blogs in present time is that Monica has not paid her beauty lab bill. So Heather is suing her for that. So at this point, Heather walks out to the beach and asks Whitney, Lisa, and Meredith to meet her at the beach because they're about to have dinner. And when they start to get dinner, Heather pretty much finishes her monologue and says, you know what? At this point, Monica is not our friend. And they're like, and Lisa's like, what? What's going on? Why are you crying? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm like, Heather, why are you being so long winded? So then they go over Heather's monologue again. And Heather says that some of the tweets and everything were not making sense when it came to the situation with they bring up Angie and Sean's situation. They bring up Monica exposing her own tea. They bring up all these different things. So then Heather points out that Monica is what is this damn blog site name? I done forgot the shit already because that's how much I didn't care. Um,
Reality on T.
Reality Von T, which I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That do not sound like no Latin ladies tea page. That sounds just like a black ladies shit. Soon as they said the name, I said,
On T. Yeah.
nah, yeah, that ain't no damn Latin lady shit. That's some black lady shit. Don't y'all? I'm sorry. I hate to point out my own people, but I don't believe Monica started this shit. I just don't. I
She
don't believe it.
didn't. I mean, I don't. I'll let you get it out before I give my theory, but I definitely one thing about Monica that she has done that was her saving grace is she's incredibly forthright. If she's done something fucked up or shady, she's gonna tell you before she's exposed. If you confront her and corner her on something, she's gonna tell you it was really good. We
Hmm.
saw her do it with her mom. We saw her do it with the situations that she's had with these women, and we'll see her continue to do it. That's just how she is. One thing we can also confirm is she's not like the rest of these ladies in terms of status and socioeconomics and all of that type of shit. So listen, people who not rich, people who have been through the struggle, from the hood, whatever the hell you want to call it, even if you're not from the hood, just who are accustomed to struggling and not just having shit handed, to them. Went back to a corner. We just go admit it because what the fuck else is there to lose? So I don't think she created this, but like she admitted, she participated, but
Yeah, she definitely participated, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute, y'all, because yeah.
a mess.
So they're all shocked and they get to crying, and I'm just like, man, I'm like, oh my god, I am tired of people messing with my family. And I can't believe this. And I'm looking at them like, if y'all don't cut this shit out, y'all act like she got a gun and it's gonna come shoot y'all. This lady just spreading some tea.
Y'all, the way y'all tried to come for Mary, I could give a flying fuck about any tear that
That's
came.
and I was funny. It's funny you said that. It's funny
Like,
you said that because that's the first thought that
you
came
came
to
for
my
her
head.
marriage, her faith, her family, her
Y'all said she
reputation.
was in a cult.
Like
Y'all
y'all
said that she's
came
spending the congregation's money to fund her lifestyle. Y'all
and
came
now
for
you want
Mary,
us
and
to
now
cry.
y'all wanna, yeah, and now y'all wanna
You want
cry.
you feel you because somebody exposed some shit about y'all that was true. Because that's what I got from this. Anybody
I didn't
reported
read
working with
everything.
that
Yeah.
seemed to either have been employed by Jen Shaw or employed by one of them. The information is not fake. They're not
Yes.
even saying that it's lies. The
No, they're
information is
not. They
very,
can't. They
they
can't.
can't.
They can't say it's lies
They can't. So it's like y'all
because
are
she
not
was
innocent to
hired
be
by the
crying.
government to help indict her. So, like, what the hell are we talking about here? But that's why I said all of y'all are some hypocrites. Every
Right.
single last one of y'all are some hypocrites. Because let's not forget, Lisa, you meeting up with that dude that it was alleged that Mary was having an affair with all over there. Let's not forget about that. I don't want to hear that from you. Whitney, you also meeting up with the cousin. I don't want to hear that from you. So for
Right, and
y'all
you
to
didn't
sit
wanna
up
talk to us about what your husband had going on that got his ass fired, but you wanna
exactly,
be
though.
meeting up and
Yeah,
doing stuff with everybody else. You
right.
even just tried to come for Heather in this
In
episode
this
on some
episode.
bullshit saying that she exploited you when everybody knows that legally when you're
Oh, I
writing a
forgot
book,
to talk. I forgot to talk about that.
the people
Whoops. I
involved in
don't.
a book are they know, they sign off, they're okay with
Y'all,
it. Like,
for those who cared about that little first scene with Heather and Whitney, I'm sorry I did not bring that up. I don't really care because I don't believe that shit. I believe they was trying to have a moment for TV and the shit worked. I believed it for a second, and when Whitney got into that room, I was like, "Oh, this is bullshit," because Heather wasn't even mad. So,
everybody was exposed for like bullshitting their storylines to some
right.
extent at some point in this episode, and I demand a cash change. Bravo
Mhm.
call center.
So let's get to the dinner, y'all, before we get into the bullshit. So the dinner happens. Heather has these dolls, and these dolls are supposed to represent all the ladies on the table. And sitting in a Bermuda triangle, so they're all triangle
Just
staging
corny.
the tables. It was stupid. It was really ridiculous. So they begin to play the game. So Whitney goes first, and she wants to confront Lisa. She says that Lisa claimed that throughout the trip, Monica told her that Lisa said that she was being dramatic when she was mourning the loss of her friend. Now, Lisa did admit to saying it. I think that was fucked up for her to do because it's not like this friend has been gone for, years and years and years. This lady literally just passed before Whitney went on this trip. So, yeah, she's going to be all in her emotion. And mind you, this is her best friend.
Mhm.
Like, God forbid if I lose one of my best friends, I wouldn't even have went on that trip. But I know my
That's the one thing I will say, like about Whitney. I lost one of my best friends, and I don't understand how she or why she would go out in public. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
keep to
and then for
myself.
y'all to sit up there, you, Lisa, and Heather, and all them agreeing that she was being dramatic. It's like no, she's mourning. So there's days she's gonna be at her best, there's days she's gonna be at her worst. Y'all can't tell that lady how to mourn her friend.
There has to be boundaries that and the housewives always conveniently forget that. You shouldn't talk about people's kids. You shouldn't discuss and inference things about how people feel when they experience death, grief, whatever the hell you may call it. Like, and you shouldn't talk about people's families. And they just repeatedly do it and then decide to dismiss it when it's convenient for them or depending on the person. This cast is very calculated.
Hmm.
I'm sick of them.
Absolutely, I'm sick of them too. So then the next thing, Meredith goes next. Meredith decides to confront Heather. So she confronts Heather based on this trip and how Heather did not have Meredith's back when it came to that dinner. When her and Heather had a conversation before that dinner about what happened with the whole saying that Angie was in the Greek mafia and that she owes IRS. She explained to Heather before that dinner that Monica had advised her of this information when they were in Palm Springs. So when she reached out to Monica about the DMs, it was because the DMs mirrored everything that Monica told her. So she gave Heather this information. So Heather was in the moment calculating. And instead of Heather saying, Meredith, I found out some other shit about Monica. Let me just take this in, and gave Meredith kind of like a heads up, then that probably wouldn't have then Meredith probably wouldn't have felt a way about her not defending her at dinner. Because even me looking at that situation, I did think that was fucked up of Heather not to have Meredith's back. So And you know what? I do agree with that to some extent, Naya. I do agree that Meredith was reaching for this, but at the same time, I understood where she was coming from. Because if I tell Mrs. Best something, I'm like, hey, this situation happened. And well, first of all, Mrs. Best is the wrong one because can't nobody do what them ladies did to Meredith. And she sit at the table. That she the wrong example. I'm looking at her now like, she the wrong example. Because that whole table would have flipped over if
I would
they
have
was all
smacked
coming
that
up.
hoe, like, and
I,
got
I just
bailed
looked at
out later.
I,
Like,
I just looked at her face. I was like, oh, she the wrong example. But if one of my best friends or one of my good friends or someone I'm working with noted the situation, but especially if you calculate it in your mind, something ain't right with this girl. Come on now, Heather. I kind of felt Meredith on that one. So I'm gonna give Meredith that. So Heather, with her long-winded ass, calls out. She said she was originally gonna who was she originally gonna call out? She was gonna call out Meredith.
Meredith?
I believe
Yeah.
she said she was gonna call her Meredith, but then she changed. She goes, "But I'm gonna go to Monica." She goes, "Monica, I really don't think you who you are. Where's the Monica that was honest, that was transparent, that showed us her life, and gave all these things." And I'm sitting over there looking at the TV like, Heather, where the fuck are you going
Get
with
to the
this?
point.
Get to the point. I don't care about all this. What are you giving them? She goes, none of these ladies know who you really are, but I know who you really are. You are reality Von Tees. Now, Monica is sitting over looking at her like, okay, and and it was that response right there that made me go, oh, Monica, 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 you slide dog, you. So let me explain to you guys my thought process of this. So she admitted that she was one of the people involved in the blog. It was multiple people. That hairstylist that Heather brought up, I feel like is one of the ringleaders of it. Because let me explain something to y'all. Us being colored people, black people on this channel, we know what women go to the hair salon to do, aside from getting your hair done. What happens in the hair salon? You
Nothing.
gossip.
Talk that stuff.
Yes, you gossip. The hairstylists know everybody business and tea. So when they pointed out that she was a black lady, I said, "Oh," and y'all know Heather is free flowing with information. She tell it all. So you mean to tell me that the shit that lady got, I'm just saying, didn't come from you, Heather? Not one piece of information did
Let
not
me
come
tell
from
you,
you.
that's why I was texted James. I said Heather doesn't realize that she was so busy trying to catch a moment that she didn't realize that she exposed herself in two different ways. Monica was Jen Shaw's employee. Jen Shaw treated people like shit. Monica was friends and coworkers said that's how she met this Tanisha girl through that. Heather was up Jen Shaw's ass from the moment she met her. She kissed that lady's ass. I don't know what the hell they had going on. So it makes sense that Heather would employ some of Jen Shaw's employees now that Jen Shaw can't employ them. It also makes sense that Heather would know or be connected with some of them. Whatever the hell happened between Monica and this lady, I said it to James. I texted him as I was watching it. I said, I think it's the employee Tanisha. I think the hairstylist is the problem. I
Oh,
really do.
absolutely.
The
And that's
hairstylist definitely is a problem. But that hairstylist had tea on all of the women and is the original creator of this page. Now, Monica don't know all of the women like that to have tea on them. She did not know. All she knows is little stuff with Jen, which most of the women did not like or fuck with or trust Jen. Heather is the only one that they all trusted. So all the information that's come out, obviously, Heather, you're sitting there talking shit with somebody in front of your employees, or you talking shit about these people with your employees. But what I didn't like in how she presented this, she presented this in what I would call a scary bitch. You can't just come and confront somebody. You got to go and get a bunch of people to back you up because you can't handle it by yourself. That's where she fucked up, one. And then two, I cannot understand why she would choose to think that anybody is going to believe her. It looks like you found out Monica owed you some money with Beauty Lab, and before you sued and was mad, you tried to play her on this show. That's what I think
boom.
personally. But, you know, she said Heather told us everything in one scene, black eye included. Right. And then years later, now
You're
you
gonna
want to
out
fuck
now
me.
you want to out Jen Shaw for punching you in the eye when you could have been did that a long time ago. That's how I noticed with some bullshit. Y'all, I'm not falling for this okie doke. I'm not
Nope.
falling for the okie doke. When she revealed that shit, I said, so you revealed that, but you're blaming Monica for this page that has been bullying y'all. You said Tanisha was your hairstylist for 3 years. This
Mhm.
page was created 3 years ago. So you mean to tell me that you didn't feed Tanisha not a fucking thing? And that she conveniently, when you called her, confessed to it being Monica?
Heather needs to be
Come
fired.
on, Heather. Come on, Heather. Like, you're not gonna pull the wool over my eyes. I saw exactly what this was. And this is all alleged, guys. This is allegedly. I don't want them coming after me because I know this is, you know, a TV show. But I'm sorry. As soon as Heather, things were not clicking. Things were not clicking, and I believed Monica at every moment. I believe that her only involvement was for Jen Shaw based on the outcome. Sorry, I believe Monica. I don't believe that. I believe that whoever else was involved with those pages did all the rest. And I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of that information came from Heather via Tanisha, the beauty salon, because we know, as once again, Black people, how that works. Soon as you show that your hairstyles was black, that's where you messed up.
Yeah. I'm
Because
just gonna say
also
this. I've had the same hairdresser for over 10 years. I'm gonna say this, Melita know all my business. Your hairstylist knows. And I'm sure it's that way for every one of her fucking clients. I'm pretty
absolutely.
fucking sure it is. So is that's just what it is with your hairstylist. That's just how it goes. But here's what I think is gonna end up happening. Tanisha, ain't nobody gonna trust you, right? But that's a very vulnerable time for any woman, black, white, whatever, when
No,
we
no,
getting our
no.
hair done.
He's
And
she's
then
doing interviews. She
that's all she
interviewed
can do. But
she's doing interview.
eventually people will
She has an
stop
interview on
caring.
Josiah Rose TV. I know he has an interview with her, and somebody else does too. I'm not trusting
Lord.
anything with Tanisha saying right now because honestly, I feel like because as I said, I'm gonna say this again for people who do not understand. We are black people on this channel. We have all been in black hair salons. We know that the beautician has everybody's teeth. She know about Cicely, cousin, sister, auntie, and mother-in-law. She know about
Tanisha,
all of that.
sis,
You
I
cannot
hope Heather
tell
is
me.
still employing you because I wouldn't get my hair done by her just off the strength. I don't know if she's gonna be looking at my phone because they look down over you. I don't know if my business ever gonna be out there. And then Heather, you suing customers that can't pay instead of setting up payment arrangements don't really make us
Right.
people who have never been to beauty lab want to go. So I guess there's a certain demographic that you after because anybody who ain't rich ain't gonna feel the safest. Everybody did the most to expose each other, and all it showed me is Bravo production. Everybody is fucking up. Heather needs to be fired, in my opinion, because you really sat and waited and then released all of this. I don't like that you confronted Monica. You claim you had all the receipts, Heather. Well, come on, Auntie, where the receipts at? I want to see them. Where are they?
Hi,
She
Jim
didn't
Bunny,
even hold the
1984.
phone.
Thank
She
you for
couldn't give
joining
a
us.
screenshot. She couldn't hide. She couldn't give nothing though. Like we got not one receipt from Heather. All she did was talk about receipts.
Yes, she did. She
I
talked
want
about,
to
she
see
goes,
them.
yeah, I want to see the receipts. Where are the receipts? Because I believe Monica applied on this show on the strength of I have information T on all these women's. I was the blogger, Vaughn, whatever the shit, whatever that black lady created.
Mhm.
Whatever that screen. That's why I said as soon as I saw who Tanisha was, I said, oh no. As soon as I heard the name, Reality Vonti. Come on now. No, there's
Right.
no way I thought Monica created that shit. No, there's no
No,
way. So
no.
yeah, and that's why I'm like, at this point, Heather can kiss my ass. I do not care. I don't care
She
what you
needs to
try to
go.
you white woman the hell out of this scene. And it
She
was
did.
so crazy for me to watch that shit.
How do you cry about something and the editors, you put this lady on our TV screens crying and acting all woe is me and shocked, but you didn't show. We couldn't hear the phone call. I couldn't see her try to hold up a fake screenshot or nothing. Like there wasn't even the attempt to show that she had any type of receipt. And there was no lawsuit at the time. This lady done kept and lied about her black eye. now she's bringing the whole cast together. And I really think she believes in her brain that she is the heart of Salt Lake City. But I agree with Jim Bunny 1984. Shout out to you. Monica did save this fucking show.
She did.
This show was,
And let me
and
tell
she
y'all what the real
saved it.
gag is. Monica admitted this shit on episode 1. If anybody paid attention,
Mhm.
Monica said out her own mouth she was an informant. And an informant can come in many different ways. And I
She did.
believe
She
that
did.
this was one of the many things that she did as an informant. She said it out of her own mouth.
That's her
So
saving grace.
why
And she has told
exactly
the truth the
the
whole
whole
time.
time?
And these women have years of lying and keeping stuff from us. So I
Yes,
just said,
that's why I'm saying. That's why once again, I'm not mad at Monica. I'm not. When this shit came out and this blog site that she was a part of, I wasn't mad because she said it on episode 1. So y'all could kiss my entire ass. Heather, Lisa, Whitney, and Monica. If y'all want to sit up there and Andrew too, with your slick ass. I saw
in the
you.
words of Monica, well, you guys have nothing to worry about. If you don't treat your employees like shit, then things like this won't happen to you. I said, you
You
better
better
clear
tell them. You
the
better clear them
because
heifers,
that's
all of them.
exactly
You better clear them because you know what? This was really ridiculous. And the fact that what the gag about it is, Heather thought she ate, and you didn't.
that
You
she
failed.
exposed herself
You
and her
exposed
all of her
yourself.
coworkers.
Yes, you exposed yourself, and you made your stupid. Because I guarantee you, Monica will be back next season. I
Yeah.
don't care how
And I
much you
hope
try to.
she does. And I think that's why Mary Cosby came out now and said that she's going to have Monica's back because Mary Cosby was vindicated again
Yes,
through what just happened. But I think she definitely, people are going to either be on Monica's side and love her or they're fucking angry at her, which makes no sense because y'all wasn't this mad at Jen Shaw. But when you do that,
really.
that means you solidified
But y'all
yourself
have to understand, y'all could be
reality
angry at
TV
Monica all
gold.
absolutely, y'all could be angry at Monica all y'all want, but sis been honest from episode 1. All
She
y'all
has.
got to do is go back and watch what she said. She said it clear out her mouth. That's why
Mhm.
when this information came out and when we actually realized what it was, I was like, "Oh, come on, Heather. You got to come
I knew it was
stronger than that."
something small because I was like, no shade. Certain demographics of women tend to make things that are not so big seem extra large.
Yes.
You just watch that lady's time card decline when trying to buy y'all something. Okay. So I'm pretty sure maybe something similar happened when she was at the beauty lab and you'll get your money because you're wasting the court's time and taxpayer money, Heather. But,
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to the reunion. This was
This
gold.
episode was gold, y'all.
It
I give it
was
5 stars across the board. I'm telling y'all, Monica, all Monica could do, she did get a couple reads in with Lisa. That was hilarious. And she
Lisa
did,
needed that too.
and I don't know what the fuck Angie was doing, gonna pick up a damn center
Oh no,
arrangement instead of.
Angie, did you peep? I think a lot of people missed it. I rewinded that shit. Angie was a part of that page too
Oh
at
no,
one
she
point.
no,
So I'm
I didn't
like,
miss that.
wait. So I'm like, so why is Heather getting? She called Lisa, Meredith, and all of them down to the beach, but not Angie. So it's like, obviously, Heather has to know that Angie has a piece of this as well. I
Heather
just,
has a piece in it too, and that's what everybody was missing.
I
Heather
don't
had a
trust
piece of
it.
it because let me explain something to you. How did Tanisha get that information?
Mhm.
If Monica's only access was to get Jen Shaw using this page, how did she get the rest of that information?
Mm, yeah.
And as I said, I'm gonna say it again for those who did not hear me in the back. Y'all know how it is when you have a black beautician. No disrespect to the black beauticians out there. Y'all are like uncertified bartenders. Y'all get everybody information, gossip, and tea. Don't act like y'all don't, because y'all do. Y'all know everything.
But
Y'all
most
cannot
of
tell
them
me, and it's
throw
easy
put
to
a
give it
lock
to
and
you.
throw it away. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's easy to give it to you because we sitting in your chairs for hours and hours and hours and hours divulging a whole bunch of information to y'all. Y'all know about everything. So y'all cannot tell me that Heather's big mouth ass didn't sit up in that lady's chair and did not spill every fucking thing about these ladies. Y'all are not going to convince me she didn't do that shit. I don't care what Heather could tell me straight out of her own fucking mouth. I didn't tell Tanisha anything
I
about these
just
ladies.
want to
I would
see
never. I don't fucking
Monica
believe
come
you.
back. That's all. Monica, if you come across our little live, please come back. Please keep your foot on their Botox filled necks.
And
And I
absolutely,
would love to see how they handle this, because I'm gonna say this: if y'all bitches could film with Jen Shaw, knowing that more than allegations, that when she was indicted with federal charges for scamming and defrauding vulnerable populations of people, y'all continue to film with her. You continue to try and be respectful to her. Y'all, Monica has not broken a law. She has not come for your families. She was a disgruntled, mistreated employee who decided to get revenge. So I'm just saying,
and
you
not only
cannot
that,
compare what Monica did to Jen Shaw breaking federal law. You
and
cannot
also
compare
punching you in the face, however the fuck she gave you that black eye, she still physically harmed you because she gave you something. So
And
I
how
don't.
weak are you, Heather? No shade. As big as your ass is, how are you allowing people to just punch you in the face? If somebody punch me in the face, I'm gonna punch them back.
I ain't no way the hell I could sit with not seeing that shit play out. If y'all go back and watch last season, Jim was all up in Heather's face after that shit fucking happened. There's
Mm-hmm.
no fucking way in hell. So that called me, that right there showed me that Heather cannot be trusted. I don't care about y'all people who like her. That
Mm-mm.
shit right there showed me that I can't trust this lady.
Mm-mm.
And she was sitting there doing her pity party, talking about how she's defended and lied on Jen Shaw. That was your fucking fault. You grown. You 50
You
years
chose
old.
to do
Ain't
that.
nobody,
People
yeah.
gave you the opportunity to say something, and you chose to stick beside her. You stuck beside her. So
Absolutely, at your big grown age. So I don't want to hear from you, Heather and Monica, like Mrs. Best said. When you come back, and let me tell you, this is Watch Your Mouth Reviews. This is James talking. When you come back, I don't want you to fake the funk anymore.
mm-mm.
You know, all these heifers not a fucking thing. You better
Nope.
go get you a damn Honda Odyssey. Fuck your mom. Not fuck your mama. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about mama. But girl, go get you a damn Honda Odyssey. Pack you up in them kids and live right. And get that Range Rover back to your mama. Get that Range Rover back. I don't want to see it next season. You better be pulling up in a Dodge Caravan. I want to see all them car seats. I want to see it all. I want to see the real shit. You better go get you a purse from Ross. I don't want to see no Louis Vuitton. I don't want to see no Coach. I want
You
to
could get
see
that
the
from
real.
Ross.
Well, I'm just saying, I want to see the real Monica. I don't want to see you perpetrating anymore for these heifers because they weren't worth your time. And this episode should have proven that to you.
She says we want to know why she punched her.
I do too.
I do too.
I do too.
I think that's, oh, what a cute little picture. I personally feel like you can't, that's the problem with fucking Heather. You gave and dropped all this tea. You didn't give us reasons as to why certain things happen. You didn't give us backstories. You didn't give us receipts. Heather, you failed. Housewives know when you do something like this, drop a big bomb as she tried to do, you drop that bomb with receipts, even if it's in your confessional. There was no receipt anywhere. So I'm hoping at the reunion she has receipts. And if she does it, then me as the leader of all thugs will demand that she is fired, because what is the
Watch Your
purpose?
Mouth Reviews will be writing up to the call center of Bravo saying that I don't want to see Heather next season if Heather
Right.
does not tell the truth about how she got that black eye now that she revealed that Jen did it. I
Right.
want to see it all.
Now you're mad at Jen.
Now you mad at Jen. Yeah, conveniently now you're mad. Now you know no longer drinking a Kool-Aid and shit. Now you mad. See, that's what I'm saying. I want a whole recast. Keep Mary, keep Monica, and bring Dana. Because now that I saw that Dana and Monica were cool and actually on live together, bring
Mhm.
Dana back. Because that's who I wanted to be here in the first fucking place instead of Angie.
Yeah.
Bring Dana back. Bravo. That's
Angie
what we
K
need.
just failed this season
She
as a
did. I didn't
whole.
believe a fucking
And
thing she
because
said.
I'm
Not
gonna
even,
just say this, no matter how irritated my husband makes me, ain't nobody gonna be talking about rumors and shit. Like, that's not gonna happen. Like, I'm either not gonna film with you if I'm in that situation as Angie, or every time you come around, I'm gonna have my foot on your neck and get at you in some way. But like, it doesn't, the way that she handled it, I understand now why James said they kept the wrong Angie. Dana seems like she's about that life.
absolutely. Dana was about that. Like the way she read Jen Shaw. Oh yeah. That's why I said I don't know how they picked Angie. I don't know how they picked Angie. I don't
I
know.
think the women, like the way Heather gathered these women together, I don't know. I just feel like Bravo, of course, is known for favoritism and things like that. I feel like the way Heather gathered them, that the cast has some type of a say so in who gets chosen and who doesn't. And it should
I don't know if
never
I
be like
agree with
that.
that because if that was the case, they would have picked Angie Harrington. I feel like that would have been the
Mm,
Angie that would have came on the show versus the Angie I felt like they were trying to. I felt like they played Dana and offered her another friend role, and I felt like Dana proved herself to be actual a snowflake holder, and they didn't want to give it to her. I don't know
mm,
what I think, and I feel like Angie K may has more money, so that's probably why they did that. So, but like I said, I saw Dana and Monica go live, so I want to see Dana this next season. I want to see, and I need another homegirl of Monica's. I need another homegirl.
Mary needs a friend too. I think Mary needs a friend. Somebody. I don't know who. Because Mary is
I don't
hard.
know about
But
that one. We gonna
I just feel like if Mary had somebody, or at least like a friend of,
yeah, because
with
Meredith
her,
wasn't cutting it for
she
me.
might. Yeah, Meredith and Mary, that shit's
Meredith,
not gonna work.
yeah, Meredith didn't cut it for me. Yeah, Meredith failed because I just felt like that wasn't. I'm not saying that they're not friends and I don't have a genuine friendship. I felt like for Meredith to bring Mary back on the show did nothing for me.
Mm,
That did nothing
mm,
for me. I felt like that was just kind of like she just invited her, and then production said fuck Mary because she's not filming and everything. And then they saw how much the fans loved her back, and now they need her. So
mm.
yeah, so next season should be Meredith, not Meredith. I'm sorry, Mary, Monica, Dana. I don't mind them keeping Whitney. I actually don't mind them keeping Lisa.
Okay.
Because I need the unresolvement of Monica and Lisa. I need to see that, how that's gonna play out. But I don't want to see Heather next season. I really don't. Bravo. If y'all keep Heather again, I'm reading her every episode next season. I
Heather
don't.
and Angie K, I think of everybody, are the two that absolutely should not be back. I
Yeah,
just
because
don't care.
yeah, Angie K. We don't care about that. I don't care. But that was, y'all. That was such an explosive ass finale. Like, I'm sorry. Bravo. Y'all did that. Y'all did that. Heather. Y'all made Heather look so fucking stupid that it just kills me. And I guarantee you, yeah, I know some reviewers, like the real ones that know the game, I know they caught on to that shit. But I
Yeah,
feel like a lot of other recappers are not going to catch on to why this made Heather look stupid
yeah.
because it definitely did. But y'all, that was a great season. I am so happy for the reunion. I cannot wait to see what happens. I heard that it was the doozy, and we will be here once again to recap it. Also, we're gonna look at their outfits again. So make sure y'all join the review because I'm going to host another snippet to see if I liked everybody's outfit. Remember, my favorite dress was Mary. My least favorite was Meredith. Mrs. Best, I don't remember yours.
My favorite dress was Monica, and my least favorite was Whitney.
Okay, so we're gonna see if we're gonna stand to that. I feel like mine is gonna change. I feel like now that I saw the commercial, my mind has completely changed on whose outfit I actually liked more.
Mine has
So
not. Thank
mine
God.
has changed. And as far as worst dress, that has changed as well. I'm actually gonna give it to somebody else.
Mm.
So yes. But other than that though, that was it, y'all. We went in. Everything is alleged, nothing is serious. I'm just giving my opinion. Tanisha, don't be coming for me unless you want to do an interview. You are welcome to this channel because I would like to get your
Tanisha's not
side of
going
the
to
story.
come for anybody the way that that wig was glued down. Don't worry.
I'm just saying because I know she's doing interviews right now because I know
Good
they
for her.
didn't
She's
drag
not
her.
coming for my friend Tanisha. If you come for Watch Your Mouth reviews, we'll have to become acquainted.
I'm just saying. So, but yeah, because I feel like that was the real ringleader. I don't care what nobody says. My opinion, that was the real ringleader. Because you're not gonna tell me 3 years of doing Heather's thin ass fucking hair that she didn't expose none of them secrets to you about everybody.
And
Heather
Heather
got
is
a
gullible
Heather
and
got
has
a
no
big ass
game.
fuck. Yeah, Heather got that big ass fucking mouth. You mean to tell me she didn't say nothing to you? Come on, y'all not miss me with the bullshit. Miss me with everything, y'all. But that was it. Like Nia Green said, we have a 3-part reunion coming up for the next 3 weeks. I am going to be here recapping. Mrs. Best will be joining us. We will be here next Wednesday for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Um, Join us on her channel tomorrow for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We will be recapping that.
Wait,
Um,
what day is it? Today's Tuesday.
Today is Wednesday. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills comes on tonight. So yes.
The fuck? All right.
Yes. So that's okay. But yes, we're going to be on her channel tomorrow. And
Thin and dry.
absolutely. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. So yes. Thin and dry. So that was it, y'all. This was so much fun to do. I didn't expect to read everybody like I did, but hey, it had to be done because I didn't fall for the bullshit. But then once again, y'all come over to Mrs. Best's channel tomorrow, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh,
I'm already hearing that Anne Marie on that show finna get on my nerves. So let's hope she doesn't. And because I want to champion my black women. I don't want to bring them down like I just did Tanisha, but I'm sorry, I
no,
gotta
she
call spade a
failed.
spade.
She's already failed us.
Yeah, I gotta call spade a
My
spade. I
days
feel like
are mixed up as well. I'm so sorry.
yes, we all got it, but yes.
You did the Lord's work.
This is why I love Nia Green.
Thin and dry.
Oh goodness, y'all. I ain't gonna let that one down. Y'all gonna get me for that one. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Especially if you like what y'all see. Y'all share the video. Make sure y'all tell them about me. We do this every week, 3 days a week. We love it. Yes, had this thin and dry hair and all. We love it, y'all. But thank you so much for coming in once again. Have a nice night, you guys. Be safe. Happy New Year. We love you once again, and we're gonna be doing this until we make partner. Road to 1,000, baby. I know I'm gonna make it. See ya.
Bye.